Hello, hello.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
I'm good, brother. Yourself?
I'm doing all right. I'm sorry I'm in this van here. This is the best I can do today.
Well, I'm in the car with my two young daughters. We're just on our way to go swimming. So I've got the kids, you got the van.
Awesome. What's up, guys? How's the swimming?
You just finished the show, did you?
Cool. Oh, you're excited. Great. Fantastic.
Too easy. All right, bro. Well, we'll get into this. Same as last time, man. I'll just get you to introduce yourself and introduce the band and throw it back over to me, and we'll start having a bit of a chat.
Sure, absolutely.
When you're ready,
Okay,
man.
great. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, my name is Derek Day. I'm in a band called Classless Act, and it features Griffin Tucker on the lead guitar, Chuck McKissick on the drums, Franco Gravante on the lead bass guitar, and Dane Piper on rhythm guitar.
Beautiful, mate. Thanks for joining us again today, Derek. It's a pleasure to speak with you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. The pleasure's all mine. Thanks for making some time.
No worries at all, man. So, Classless Act will release the album Welcome to the Acoustic Show on December 16th, which is a collection of unplugged and acoustic songs from your debut album, Welcome to the Show. So, that came out back in July, mate. So, you've already released the tracks over a succession of single releases. So, how's the reception been?
Pretty good, actually. I mean, so much so that we've decided to play it on our tour, play some of these on tour acoustically. People dig it, they're sharing it. They're like, oh, cool. And really, most of all, we're quite happy with it too. I mean, it's very raw. It's very just like whatever one take, and we released it, and that was it. So we're kind of just like experimenting.
Yeah, cool. So which one out of them all is your personal favorite to play acoustic, man?
It used to be All That We Are, because it surprised me that it still had the groove. But now it's Storm Before the Calm. That one seems to, because we also, like, when we do it live, we add a little bit like a piano in there too. So yeah, no, it's just that one has such a story to tell, and it's cool to break it down to really sing the lyrics.
Yeah, cool. And it's an interesting but great idea, mate, like to release the songs acoustically 6 months after the album. Like, was that always the plan, or was it sort of more opportunity?
Oh, super spontaneous. Like,
Yeah.
we just came home from tour, and we are like, let's just do something fun. We just want to tell a story, the same story, a different way, kind of thing. And we didn't have much money, but we really wanted to do it at Sunset Sound in LA. So we're just like, let's just do it. La la. It was really just out of nowhere.
Yeah, wow. And look, did you think it might actually attract new people to music, or is it more for existing fans?
Both. Absolutely both. I mean, like, the fan. I don't know. Like, I'm hoping that it'll give everyone, new fans and older fans, like, just an insight on what we can do, because it is really just raw playing and singing, and going into a studio with all those tracks, and everyone can fix things. We're hoping people see that we can try to fix things in the moment of, kind of thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, cool. So personally, man, like, what do you get out of playing these songs acoustically that you might not play in the original versions?
What do I get out of it, man? Oh, I don't know. So many things. Like, just well, my favorite thing again is the dynamic shift. Everything gets a little quieter, so I'm forced to sing a little differently, and it's just a cool way. Like, I get to really kind of hone in on a feeling, or on the meaning of the song. So it's just the whole. I really get off on the dynamics of it.
The last time we spoke, man, you were only a couple of shows into the stadium tour with Motley Crue and Def Leppard, and even at that early stage, man, you looked like you were having a ball. So how did the rest of the shows go?
Amazing. I was having a ball the whole time there. I mean, every moment was really mind blowing. Toward the end, though, I was like, it was work, but in a great way. Like, this is like, going to the office. It feels right. It felt like home. So it was just really honoring and humbling at the same time, and just kind of like more gave me a lot of energy toward the end there to be like, all right, let's keep this up. Let's keep doing it.
Yeah. Is there, like, there'd be plenty of highlights from it, mate, but is there any that stood out more than the others?
Oh man, yeah, that's tough. I mean, sometimes, we play so early, but sometimes if it rains or something in certain tropical areas, they push the showtime a little later. And that means more people get in. So like I believe it was like the third or fourth show in Orlando, Florida. Like there was like, twice as many people than we usually would have. So it was like a half full stadium. We're like, whoa, that was a big, that was a huge like surprise and fun time. I actually had a great time in Pennsylvania when it rained so hard in the middle of our set. It was raining sideways, but we are like playing music in the rain. That always sticks in my memory. And there's a moment where we went to the Horseshoe Tavern, legendary, out in Toronto. It was just like our own headlining show. We just like, that was a really great room, had a good vibe. That was so fun. So, and also just meeting the boys of every band, and the girls, just meeting them, like meeting Joan and meeting all these people, like they're just so cool, so it's cool to hang out, talk to them at catering and stuff.
Yeah. So as a musician, man, like what sorts of things do you take out of a tour like that?
Man, well, I've learned two very important lessons, and that's just kindness, like super legit, authentic kindness, mixed with super legit, like impeccable professionalism. Mixed with that, those two things can create is a very dangerous weapon in a good way for you. Once you've mastered that, because that's what I would see, like, level-headedness, really kind people, cool, but so on the mark that's how they're able to put on this world tour, stadium tour, and it's like that's how it's done. So I've taken that thing with me. It's just be cool, but be on it. And the bands, the people backstage, it was really an eye-opening experience as far as how to elevate work ethic, I think.
Cool. And you guys are also currently on your own headline tour that winds up on December 31st, mate. So you're going to take a bit of a break after that, bro? You've had a pretty big year.
Yeah, I hope so. I haven't heard. I mean, I think we're going to at least be home for the new year. And most likely we're going to go right out, like probably mid-January, just go right out again,
You don't look too upset about that?
No, never. I mean, it's so fun. We're from California, so right now I'm in Baltimore, and it's cold. I'm not gonna lie. And so, other than that, though, it's super fun. I love touring. It's such a challenge. You got to stay healthy. You got to be, on your, you're traveling, but you also got to be creative. So I love the challenge. It's never boring for me.
Yeah, right. Now, you personally appeared at the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert at LA's Kia Forum back in September, man. So I can tell by the smile on your face already. I don't even have to ask. How good was it?
Man, that was crazy. That was that was probably my favorite show of my life. And it was only 2 songs for me, but man, just getting to hang out with people and like all of my heroes backstage and just kind of meeting them, but also just going up there and doing the thing. And I can't even describe it, honestly. But that was another level up, kind of a lesson for me. You just kind of like, you got to be ready, you got to be prepared, and always kind of. I remember they called me up last minute, so you got to be ready to drop it all to go do that sort of thing. So yeah, it was just a cool little reminder to stay on it.
Yeah, right. And you were personally recommended by Justin Hawkins from The Darkness, mate, and you were seconded by Miley Cyrus and Pink, bro. Like, how does it feel having that much respect from your peers, man, that they put you up for something like that? It's got to be a good feeling.
Oh, it's a great feeling, and it's not. It weirdly enough, it's humbling. Like I don't think like, yeah, I'm the shit or I'm the coolest, right? I really think more like, damn, like I better prove him right, and I better, and even after it's done, like it's like, man, I'm so happy to be around that circle. Like I want to be called again and again if I can. So you just got to keep it up, keep boxing.
Yeah, my girls just heard me say the name Miley Cyrus and Pink, and they want to know what they're like. Are they nice people?
Yeah, they're so sweet. I didn't get to meet Pink. Was the only one. Pink and Alanis Morissette were the only 2 I didn't get to really meet. I talked to Miley for a second. Miley Cyrus is so sweet. She's like super funny. She's really loose and just having fun. She was like she was signing a drum head for charity backstage, and she's like, "Oh, look at my signature. It looks so terrible. It's supposed to be a smiley face, but it just doesn't look good. What do you think?" And I'm like, "No, it looks great. Don't worry about it." She's like, "Oh, you're nice, whatever." And she's like, "So
Yeah. And also, man, last time we spoke, you hinted at an Australian tour, which would have been around this time of the year, but I haven't seen you over here yet. What happened there?
I don't know. We had like 10 dates lined up, and just something fell through with the promoter. So we're really looking forward to it. In mid-November, we're gonna go out, and but something fell through with the promoter. You got to ask management. We're dying to go to Australia. We love, we have friends over there. We have a lot of like just good people. We know good people there, so we're just like, oh, we know they love rock and roll too.
Yeah. Have you got like anything in the talks for next year?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Like nothing's like specific or set in stone, but we're trying to map around going overseas and abroad. We don't know exactly when, but just we're trying to make it a thing to go.
Hell yeah, man. And finally, bro, like, have you started developing ideas for your follow-up album yet? Because that first one was so damn good.
Which one? Which
The original, Welcome to the Show. Oh, that was great. Have you started developing ideas for the next one yet?
Oh, but yeah, we really want to push this album, but everyone in the band, like I assure you, during tour, we're all writing songs, and we're all like, it's not competitive or anything, but I could see everyone's brain working, and we're all just like on our notebooks and like doing our own thing, kind of, but also doing it together, and like yeah, we got some demos already recorded. We got stuff recorded, but no plan for a second album just yet. Just because we love this first one so much, we really want to
Yeah.
push it.
Sweet. But when it does come time to that, bro, like when you wrote your first one, like he's a relatively unknown band, but since then he's have done so much. Like how do you think your experiences, I guess, over the last couple of years are going to shape the next album?
Man, I think it's gonna really I think it's gonna be pretty elevated. I have high hopes for it because um playing these songs so many times over and over again and looking at reactions and feeling and hearing feedback straight from the audience member, like after the show. Sometimes we go hang out with fans and stuff. We hear like what certain songs stick out to them most and like what their favorite ones. There's usually a common thing. There's also just like, listening back on the record many months after recording it, we're like, yeah, okay, cool. I like that one. I like that one. Maybe I like that one more than that one. But we love them all, like our children. But like now I feel like we're all writing with a target in mind. We kind of write like
Yeah.
we have a very specific. Our vision is getting tight now. Now we're like, oh, I want to do this.
Beautiful. All right, Derek. Well, thanks for talking to us, mate. It's been a pleasure again. Welcome to the Acoustic Show. Is out December 16, and good music, man. Like it's great to hear, like you say, the dynamics, like from one full on one to hearing the same songs acoustically, bro. And you nail both of them, man. So well done. We can't wait to see you over here next year.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me. And I hope to talk soon.
For sure, my brother. You take care. Have a Merry Christmas and stuff, bro. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Thanks. You too. See ya.
See you, bro. Man.